What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Welcome to the Games at Large, episode 114. Tonight I got with me Dr. Feelgood.
Hey, what's up, guys?
All right, and we got Liger from Duo.
What's going on, guys?
All right. Tonight we're gonna, since it's October, and you know what that means. October means new games. It's close to the holiday season. It's fall. So we're going to be talking some new game releases. Now, we got one that I know for sure coming out next, I want to say Friday. And we got one coming out, a big one coming out the week after. So what we're going to start off with is the one coming out Friday. And that is going to be the Paper Mario Color Splash.
Which I'm getting.
Yeah, I'm getting that one as well, actually. I've been on a Super Mario RPG kick lately, so... I'm going to be picking that one up as well. So the game actually looks, if you've seen any of the trailers for it on, because I've been checking out some stuff over on Nintendo's YouTube channel, it actually looks very good. Very, very good.
And those little comedic shorts they've been doing, I forget what they're called, with Toad.
The V-Squad. The V-Squad.
Yeah,
the V-Squad. Yeah, the Rescue V-Squad.
With the whole exploitation look to it and grainy, dirty 1970s film grain, yeah.
Yep.
At one point, I thought Bruce Lee will show up. But yeah, I've actually, because it kind of looks like construction paper at points, and then there was another trailer they showed where I'm sorry, but those are like some realistic looking lemons.
Yes,
those are some very.
I won't be surprised if they take the same technology they use for Pikmin 3 with the 4K assets and put it to that.
I wouldn't be surprised either. I really wouldn't. But yeah, I don't know where the haterade for this game was coming from, but it actually looks to me very interesting. It looks to me like it's gonna have that Mario RPG type comedy to it, and some of those special moves just look ridiculous, like the chain chomp. I don't know what it is with the cat. That was funny. The lemons.
The fortune cat.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it looks hilarious, and the lemons look hilarious too. So I'm actually looking forward to this one, and that one hits October 7th. So I'm going to be downloading that one. I'm not going to get a physical copy of that one, but I will be downloading that one. Feel good. You got any thoughts on this one?
I'm definitely looking forward to it. My wife saw the recent TV spot they have for it, and she hadn't seen anything about the game prior to that, besides maybe I think a piece of a recent direct. But she definitely wants to play it. And like you, I don't know where the hate is coming from either. It looks, even though the art style is somewhat similar, it's also vastly different. Like I said, it looks like construction paper, but you can tell like they kind of put a small twist on it that makes it look, vastly different in some ways. But it looks very fun. The little shorts they've done with the V Squad, very comical, and I really can't wait. I mean, I know people are thinking that it's not Thousand Year Door, blah blah blah. But my thing is, it's a Paper Mario game. I mean. It just looks fun. It looks fun, and I can't wait.
And I hate when people do that. Like, it's not supposed to be Thousand Year Door.
But I mean, not to go on a tangent, but this is happening more and more often. Like, for example, people hated the fact that Smash Brothers 4 wasn't Melee. They hate the fact that Federation Force wasn't Prime. And now we got the whole thing of this isn't Thousand Year Door. Well, it's not supposed to be. And I just don't understand it, but then again I do, so I'll just leave that alone.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I find to be disheartening, and I know I've said this like 100 times, but I'm like, dude, you should always look for the next one. I am a Legend of Zelda fan. I don't get mad because Skyward Sword wasn't Ocarina of Time. I'm looking forward to the next evolution of the series. So to get mad about that because it's not Thousand Year Door, it's not supposed to be Thousand Year Door.
But it's fun. It's funny how history works, though, right? Because people said that same thing about Link's how can I say this? The Wind Waker, when they first saw it, and they're like, oh, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, because it's Cartoon Link, Toon Link, Zelda, and all this other shit, right? And then all of a sudden, now in retrospect, is one of the greatest Zelda games of all time by those same people that shitted on it. Excuse my French.
That ending, man. It's that ending.
Well,
Hey, man, you stab Ganon in the head and you good.
Yeah.
The ending is epic, but that also happens the same to me with Majora's Mask. Remember, a lot of people didn't like Majora's Mask, but when it came on 3DS, it sold like hotcakes.
Yeah, it's so funny though, because people, they're like, oh well, this game was bright and colorful, blah blah blah, but that was one of the darkest games. Like,
when you look at the story,
yeah, that was pretty. It was pretty sad.
Especially
what game make you feel sorry for the villain?
because when you find out like why Ganon does what he does, it's actually kind of messed up. You like, dude, I kind of get where you're coming from, bro, but you still gotta die.
Yep.
This Triforce on my hand say I gotta stab you.
You son of a. But anyway, that being said,
for me, I'm gonna say for me, it's like I know where the hate coming from is that you guys basically just explained it, but also it's like I did an experiment with a podcast and I talk about it's weird. I just read from Famitsu and also looked at the Nintendo Japan's YouTube. They're excited for Paper Mario. The negatives and the dislikes and the stuff is nowhere close to and here's the thing, nobody's asking about the NX in the comic section. Everybody's talking about the game.
That's only over here.
That's the part that killed me. It's the West that does it, but Japan didn't do it. I'm like, why does they all right with it, but you guys don't? But it's weird. It's just a weird thing. But for me, I like the game itself. I like like you said, Jay, the comedy is gonna be there. I'm gonna pick it up digital first, then physical later. But it looks is bright, it's colorful. Like I said, I won't doubt, like you said, they put some 4K assets in there. I think that's what Nintendo's that route they've been doing lately, from since Pikmin up to now. They've been doing it. So that's the better way to evolve the gaming series. You want the visuals? Okay, if you're gonna have the money to buy a 4K TV, just get the 4K assets, hit the signal, let it look like it's supposed to be, and then you keep the gameplay fun. And it looks like it's gonna be fun. And I like nothing to say, but they use the gameplay once again, so let's see what happens. But I'm looking forward to the game. It's gonna be a buy for me.
Okay. All right.
Can I say something as an aside real quick?
Sure.
It's about NX because he just mentioned it. Is that okay? So why are people so adamant about this? Like why are people so thirsty that if somebody mentions, oh, we're having an event, so half the store is going to be closed, and people are drooling about this kind of stuff, or somebody makes a comment and say, hey, part of this interview is we're not going to talk about NX. Why do you want this system to be there so bad?
Because you're trying to justify.
I would imagine if you want the NX to come out, it's because you want to buy it. And if you want to buy it, that means you want to play games for it. That means you want to play Nintendo's games.
Exactly.
Those games are out right now. Go fucking buy them. That means you have to buy a Wii U.
They're not. That's the point. They're trying to do. You have to fit in, man. Don't you understand how high school works?
This is officially the best home console library Nintendo has produced since the GameCube. Officially, yeah, there's no denying that.
But because you don't understand, IGN says that it sucks.
This is true. While they hold up their PS4 that plays 3 games.
That's right, because they watch Netflix on the press share button. So,
but I'll say, you know what? I'll just piggyback a little bit. I don't want to go through that tangent like you said, Jay. But I'll piggyback a little bit because the next game, since you're talking about games we're gonna pick up, there's a next game that I'm looking forward to pick up coming out this week as well, which is Gunvolt 2. And I just shared a video this week of Gunvolt 2 with Nintendo did a tips and trailer thing about it, tips and pro tricks to do with a game, right? Mm-hmm. And I went and my dumbass, and that's me, went down in the comment section. I was like, "It's a 3DS game," and they're talking about NX. I'm like, "What is wrong with you people?"
Go in the comment sections for real.
No.
They doing it on Twitter too.
Well, I understand it, but my reason is being that It's a 3DS game. It's a game I got to do nothing, and you're still talking about that, which is weird. But I know it's because of human nature that you want to. It's something you just want to know what's going on. You don't like to be left in the dark.
Well, at this
And
point,
that's
I don't think that's it. Because these are the same people who've
Okay.
been doing this since like January 2015.
And here's the other thing too:
Yeah.
you're not being left in the dark. Hell, it's developers that don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help that you got Yves Guillemot, who keeps talking about how great it is. Don't get him damn well he ain't gonna support it. So
Pretty much.
I'm just saying.
oh Lord.
I mean, well,
Hey, speak.
it
speak
depends
with
on
me
your
again, that's all
definition
I
of
get.
support. I mean,
I'm sorry, because apparently only people that want to play those types of games are we all just want to play Just Dance. I'm sorry, my bad, people.
Yep.
or actual legit game that's going to be exclusive for about 90 days.
Yeah.
You know what? I just want to say something. At this moment, technically, you are all dicks.
Your point?
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
Just-
Well, yeah. Like I said, that's why I did my video. I was like, he's getting on. When people say that, I'm like, wait a minute. Did you not say the same thing for the GameCube, for the Wii and the Wii U? And technically speaking, I have the video of him saying the same exact thing and shaking Walter's hand and Reggie's hand on stage. So look out for my SG behind the scenes behind the games series that I'm working on, because I was like, yeah, we're gonna prove that you wrong dead right now.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just hilarious because I'm seeing Yeezy as an awesome politician. So that being said, Shadow, we were talking about Color Splash coming
Games
on Friday. Are you planning on picking it up, or are you on the fence?
well, I'm kind of not on the 3DS count really, because
No, Color Splash.
Paper Mario Color Splash,
Yeah.
possibly. I'll have to see because currently I'm in destroy backlog mode, and I think I pissed off Gilligan the past couple of days. I've been trying to play it online, and he wants to play Gears online, and then I'll log into Steam, and then I'll see Fez, and then I'll start playing it, or I'll log into Xbox Live, and I'm like, put Killer Instincts on this machine.
Yeah.
So I will play Shadow Lords, and yeah. So I'm trying to clear all that stuff up, and I told you we talked before, and I told you I have probably about 9 terabytes worth of video that they're just sitting there. So I'm eventually gonna upload some of that stuff, but I'm pretty sure nobody wants to watch 27 hours of Axiom Verge or anything like that. So
Hell no.
yeah, so when I have time, maybe it may be like a Christmas thing for me.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. So we're gonna move right along over to our next game, and that is Gears of War is dropping on October the 11th. Gears of War 4.
Now that's an exception. Got to get that.
Well, I was talking to a coworker of mine because at first I wasn't gonna get it at launch, but I'm probably gonna wind up getting it at launch. The thing about it is, he's a Gears of War fan, but he was making jokes because they showed the launch trailer. And he's like, "Why am I fighting big cockroaches?" His words, not mine. I just found it to be hilarious.
The new enemy now is the things that are fused with the little aura or whatever, right?
I think so. Yeah.
What do they call those? The lumens? What do they call them? I forgot what they called them.
Yeah.
They were all over Gears of War 3, and then people had it, and it was a bad experiment. So I don't know if that's what the goal is going to be in this game, but I'm looking forward to it. Their campaigns are usually pretty short, so you run through the game, beat it or whatever, and
It's usually about 5 hours, 6 hours top.
yeah, if you're good, you can run through it about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm actually looking forward to it. It looks to be interesting. You can check out the launch trailer, and they put out a lot of gameplay trailers because it looks like it's one of Microsoft's big heavy hitters for the fall and holiday season. So I'm actually looking forward to it. I hadn't played one since. Did I play 3? I did play 3. I didn't play the other one.
Yeah, nobody played that.
Yeah, so I did play 1, 2, and 3. I just didn't play the other one that they made. So I am actually looking forward to getting back into it. See, people, with me, I had to take breaks from shooting games because if I don't, I'll get fatigue.
One out.
So,
Yeah.
I had to take breaks from them, so I'm actually kind of glad I stopped. I had to take a break from Street Fighter. I never picked up 4, so that's why I picked up 5. So, and I'm kind of, in a way, I'm kind of glad I did.
And that was a mistake.
That's just me.
Sorry,
I can't speak for anybody else. So,
But you came up though since you waited. You just bought it, right? When did you
I bought it a couple months after it came out. I want to say around May.
Yeah, with all the stuff they've added now, like it's actually probably worth $50 now.
I mean, it wasn't bad.
Hey,
it wasn't bad.
Don't stretch yourself out making excuses for it now.
I'm not making excuses for nothing. It's not bad, but the thing was at the time, and I understand why people were upset, but the situation was I'm a gameplay over anything person, so the gameplay was there. That's why I had fun with it, and I've said that on multiple occasions. I enjoyed the gameplay. I enjoyed the fighting of it. Was I happy about what they did with the Butcher story mode at the time? Hell no.
I think that what they should have did was, since they had less content than that game, they should have launched free like Killer Instinct did, and then all that other stuff, they would have made more money selling a lot of that extra stuff, like all the costumes or whatever after the fact.
Yeah, they probably should have went with that, but I think, and another thing, and I know I've said this on a podcast with another friend of mine, I think that this is one of those situations where the Evo crowd pretty much kind of forced their hand because they wanted the game out so they could practice before Evo, and Capcom gave it to them. That's what happened.
Yeah, that shouldn't. I put it this way: that should have happened, but it should have been like tournament code, and it wasn't ready for market yet. Or if it was ready for market, it should have been free, because then now you have. At the time, you have 30 million potential customers. I mean, at this point, let's not even say potential. 30 million people were going to download this game and play it for free. Mm-hmm. You know, at least with 1 or 2 characters or whatever. And then there you go. Now you have a potential of 30 million people that could possibly buy DLC for this game. Yeah. So
I can understand why people didn't like it, but because I was one of those people that also said that people shouldn't compare it to nothing, because there were some people who were comparing it to other fighting games, and I was like, you can't really compare it, because if you actually look at the game that you're talking about, the game that you're trying to compare it to ain't perfect either. So it's one of them situations. So I mean, now. Yeah, I'm actually enjoying the story mode, but then again, we already talked about this, Shadow. I enjoy that one just like I enjoy Shadow Lords. So it's just one of those situations. It's part of the gaming landscape as it is now, because people have bought into it, so they do it like that. It's just one of those things that happen, unfortunately.
It is the No Man's Sky of fighting games.
Yeah, basically, except they're not getting sued. Exactly.
Who's gonna sue Capcom? Nobody wants to do that. They make Mega Man.
Y'all, as Doc said, you guys are dicks.
Hey, I didn't say he did.
Is what it is.
Yeah. So, any other Gears heads in here?
Me.
Nope.
So I guess you and me.
give me the do-rag and the chainsaw. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go to work. Even though they kind of spoiled something in that damn launch trailer.
Yeah, with his kid and all that. Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man, y'all can't do my boy like that.
Yeah,
can't be taken out like that.
They should have left that alone.
Yeah, they should have left it alone, man. But yeah, there's a spoiler people in that launch trailer. If you haven't watched it, it's they just, in my opinion, they should have cut that out of the trailer.
That's like them putting what happened to Dom in there too, like from both games, from 1 and 3.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
that's bad. So yeah, I wouldn't now. Like, for anybody that wanted to play it for story, the few people that actually thought Gears story was anything other than mildly entertaining, that's ruined for you.
Yeah, they just pretty much ruined it. And that's from the trailer. That's not from me. So
the story to me was an excuse to get to another scenario where I got to camp and kill these dudes, which was cool to me. So
yeah. So all right, now one of the games that's coming out, Liger already mentioned, that's Azure Striker Gunvolt 2. Can I please get a damn soundtrack? That being said, I played the first one. The first one was a hell of a lot of fun. I enjoyed the first one.
Azure or Mighty Gunvolt?
Azure.
Okay.
The second one's supposed to introduce his brother and let him be playable. So that's
not his brother.
Not his brother. Rival. My bad. I'm sorry. But
yeah, Cobain was in the. Cobain was in the first one. He was the guy you had to fight mid tier. He had something against the Suragis.
Yeah, I remember him.
So now you can play with him. And here's the thing about it, which is sad. That Cobain in this game is a better Beck than Beck. He uses the dash lock on.
Oh boy, that's gonna make some people mad.
He uses the dash lock on. That's what Beck was supposed to be doing.
Oh boy!
And Copen, so when you play Copen, you see what it is because I already talked to Brownie Takashi. So basically, you could download the game already and play, but the physical copy comes out comes out the 4th of this week. So, yeah. So he already played it and he said, "Man, I'm loving this game. I'm loving Copen because Copen is so cool." And he's like, "Yeah, I played. Yeah, he's a better bet, way better." I was like, "Dang."
I can't wait to hear it. Well, 'cause you know what's gonna happen.
What?
You know what's gonna happen? People gonna start saying that as soon as that junk come out. Hey,
it is what it is. But it's as Jay said, I already pre-ordered the game. Supposed to be showing up. I love the first one. I got the true ending to the first one. So this, according to a lot of people who like Brownie said, if you got a true ending, then it makes sense with the story. So that's cool. But I always love the gameplay.
Because I never got a true ending.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the true ending will piss you off in a way because it's one of those tropes, not a bad trope, but it's still a trope that the boss is one of those ridiculously difficult bastards.
Oh.
So I'll tell you, like I said, I know you're gonna think, but that's good. I'm looking for it. The gameplay is good. This is basically an evolution of Mega Man. NC Creates did a great job. This is their 20th anniversary game. Hey, good job, NC Creates. I'm with you.
Yeah, so that should be fun.
Wait, they've been around for 20 years?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, the Xbox 360 is what, 10 years old now? 11.
Yeah. 11. Yeah.
In November.
11 came in 2005. Yeah, it came in 2005. You're right. Yeah. The NC Creates was one of those companies that was evolved into something just like how Clover Studios evolved into Platinum Games. It was not one. It wasn't that all the way back then.
Yeah, they were a division of I don't know. Was it Sunsoft or somebody like that? I forgot what their history was.
They were also part of Capcom.
They were part of Capcom too.
Yeah, they were because they did a lot of the porting for them.
Oh
yeah, and they bounced out too. They're like, peace. We do it in our own terms.
Capcom must have pissed off a lot of their talent, man.
Oh, they did.
They were going broke and stuff too, so they couldn't afford a lot of these studios and some of this talent. So
NC Creates pieced out just before Kamea pieced out. No, it wasn't money. It was because of they pissed them off.
Wow.
Dang, that has to suck.
Yeah. Capcom's financial problems happening. The Capcom financial problems started happening in 2010. But before that, they were making money. It's just that they were pissing people off left and right.
So they was of the mind that they didn't give a damn. All right.
So what you're saying is Capcom was on that EA bullcrap.
Yeah, except unlike Capcom, unlike EA, they didn't shut down the studios. They just say, before we do that, we can get our shit and go.
Wow.
Yep.
Now I know I never got the third movie of Beautiful Joe.
Wow.
Oh, you crazy. You're wrong, Jay.
Hey.
I love that game, man.
Yeah, Beautiful Joe was awesome.
Too. I love that game too, but wrong because they own the IP and they ain't letting that shit go.
Oh yeah, they ain't letting that go. Hell no.
I wish they hadn't wasted their time with the Red and Hot Rumble. They could have did Beautiful Joe 3.
Yeah, because we were promised one more game.
Mm-hmm.
It was the last movie they had to do. God dang it.
Got you. But yeah, like I said, anybody out there with a Mega Man head, like I know Andre, if he was here, that would be a game to check out right there. Yeah, God of War, sure, God of War 2. And I mean, like I said, I'm ready to play the game when it comes out, the physical copy card. And here's the thing: if you buy the physical copy card, you could download it, which I haven't because I don't have internet. So maybe somebody could check out that, not now, but whatever. But I know if you get a physical copy, you get both games. You get 1 and 2.
Well, I already got one.
Yeah.
I know that. I know that. But I would say for those who never played it, it's kind of cool that for the same price, you still get 1 and 2.
So they Bayonetta in it, basically.
Yeah, I'm about to pick that up.
Yes.
And so you say you can download a digital copy too?
Yeah, the digital's out already. I don't know the prices because I don't have internet.
But if you buy the physical, you get the digital for free?
No. It's on the cartridge itself, the game.
They got to start doing that. Like, at some point.
Hold on, what game is it?
Azure Striker Gunvolt.
Oh yeah, the physical. I can't wait to pick that up.
Yeah, they got to start doing it. I think that if we're doing the whole digital marketplace thing and nobody's giving discounts for them, like the Wii U did it at the beginning, they gave you $5 off if you bought it digitally in some titles, but and then they gave you money back for using the eShop, but obviously that's gone now, and they selling stuff for straight $60 on there, and I'm like, where's my pamphlet? Where's my disc? Where, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, if I would just buy the physical copy in every case, and if I'm going to do that anyway, go ahead and why am I being punished? Why I can't get the digital? If I bought the disc, I should be able to download it if I got a hard drive so I can have better performance. If, depending on the game.
Well, you said performance. We already know the performance for the Nintendo game is not a problem, so we ain't got to worry about that.
No, not really. It's like titles like Xenoblade and stuff like that, where they create special packs or whatever, or say like if they came out with, I don't know, Grand Theft Auto for the platform or whatever, you'd be able to. Even on the other consoles, like if you buy a physical version, you're already using the digital version anyway because you're doing nothing but installing it and you're not playing it off the disc. So why don't you have access to that digital copy that's in the cloud? Like that should always be free for you to download. To me, that doesn't make any sense. You should have a key, and that key should be tracked whenever you install the game. I understand that it's going to be a problem if, say, you try to run it at somebody's house or something like that, but that's where you would have a temporary key. You just do a check and say, hey, this is the first time this was installed. Do not give them the whatever version. That's a simple fix.
Well, that is I can understand what you just said. That's down the line more, but I think for what it is they know a lot of people bought. Remember, the first game came out digitally, so they did a digital thing for if anybody who just want to buy the game, and that's what I'm trying to research the price for the digital, which I'm trying to see if we can find it. But if you just want a digital game, you could do that. And you could still buy both games digital, of course. But I think for the people with the physical, they just say, hey, if you want to buy the physical, if you never played the game before and it's a physical, you see it in like Best Buy or whatever, you get 2 games for the price of 1.
Yeah, I'm just thinking going forward, there needs to be massive discount. Well, I won't say massive discount, but some type of distinct discount if you're buying straight digital, because you lose a lot of the benefits. You don't have the tactile product that was produced, and that can be lost to time with servers change and stuff like that. And you should have the convenience where if you have that physical version, say the servers do change or whatever, whenever they change to whatever they are, you have that physical version to validate again, and you could have that downloadable copy.
Check this out. Go ahead.
That just sounds like it makes the most sense going forward. I figured maybe that's what Nintendo's working on. I don't know, but I know they're working on something with this whole My Nintendo thing, and a lot of it is locked away. I don't know how many of you guys look at HTML5 code like that, but there's a lot of locked away stuff.
We leave that for you, Shadow. We don't look at it.
Shadow, you're applying logic.
Sorry.
Anyway, but I have to say this. Okay, so let me say this right here. So as you just said, you just said servers. What do you mean? Because once you download it and you save it to your thing, you don't have to hit no servers to play the game, Nintendo's digital games. You don't. Once you download it.
Yeah, once you download. But I'm saying, like, if you bought the physical version, like that shouldn't count again. That should count for you and not against you. If I bought,
okay, I understand that part. I'm just reiterating what you said. And I think maybe I misinterpreted what you said because I thought you just said that in case the service changed and you lose the game or something like this. The way they set it up that you don't lose the game once you download it and save it. It's to you right now. You don't got to worry about hitting the servers again because I've done it when I travel back home. I downloaded Bayonetta I already downloaded the Bayonetta, and then all I did was copy it to my thumb drive, and I'm flying in the plane without Wi-Fi, and I plugged it up, and it still worked.
no, I meant like for the purposes of archival. So we went from Nintendo Wi-Fi connection to and Wii Shop to eShop, right? A lot of that stuff transferred over, and if you bought it on Wii Shop, it showed up on the eShop either at a discounted rate or you got it for free off the rip. So that kind of deal, like if for whatever reason there's a catastrophic change and that stuff needs to be lost, they're still in a database somewhere where you get credit for it. So if somebody actually does, say it's a Capcom game and they develop that, so it'll never show up in the cloud unless Capcom develops it, right? Whenever they do develop it for whatever the new system is, you don't have to go and buy that game again. That's kind of what I'm saying. So if Nintendo 20 years from now says we're going to do a cloud infrastructure that's halfway served in space or some dumb craziness like that or whatever, right? That's obviously drastically different from anything we have terrestrially. So we need to get some type of credit for that. And the only thing that can show that you have credit for it is either a receipt, some type of database entry that isn't hopefully lost to time, or the physical copy that you purchased. So there should be a way to validate that and then say, hey, yeah, you did buy this from a while ago. Boom, here you go. This is your only one download. If I see it tied to another MAC address or another machine, then you won't get credit for it. Only that one.
Well, they're already doing that. They're already doing that right now. So it's stuff like that. So I'll just get a price that I found out, and I did find it. So if you're buying Gunvolt, the digital version, Gunvolt 2, since you already have Gunvolt 1 already digitally, the price is $13.49 on the Nintendo eShop. And if you never play both games and you want to buy both games, it's $29. If you have Amazon or you have Prime, you get $23. But the physical with both games is $29.
Ain't too bad.
Yeah, that's a real good deal. That ain't bad at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So people, before we get out of here, there's one thing that I need to talk to you guys about, and that is the fact that last night yesterday Netflix kind of broke because of
Black people.
Because of a certain show coming out.
Yes, it did. Because when I tried to watch it, my wife and I, we were like, man, what the hell's going on? Because she had already watched, I think, like the first few episodes, like that very night. But that afternoon, it kept saying we can't play the site. She says, is Netflix off? I said, no emails. That shit hardly ever gets turned off. And I tried for my Xbox 360. I tried from the laptop. I tried from the Wii U. I tried from the Roku. I'm like, okay, something's wrong. And I said, you know what? I know what happened. I said, this has happened because I used to work for Netflix. They've overloaded the servers where all this shit's not working. I tried a Disney movie. I tried DreamWorks. I tried everything.
Congratulations. You helped DOS Netflix. 7 million people watching multiple episodes at one time.
Luke Cage.
Yep. They couldn't move the information stores fast enough to others. They're like, hey, this server's filling up. Move everything over here so they can. Nope, not happening. It's filling up too fast. Oh God, what are we gonna do?
The good news is it's back up. It was back up. It was back up like I want to say late last night. It was back up.
Yeah, but just like how Mario Kart, when it came out, it crashed YouTube basically.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Luke Cage, I think, is the only show that truly ever
crashed Netflix.
I'm thinking at first I was like, okay, I understand the new Cage is out because people are trying to watch it, but when you try to watch other shit that you're not even interested in,
and it's still
it's like, dude, everything. I'm talking about all. No matter how much I tried to watch Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, nothing was working.
Nothing.
Netflix. The only thing that worked on Netflix was the title screen. That was it.
But the reason why I brought that up because I binge watched it. I'm already done. I watched it Friday straight, 13 hours. I'm done. I finished it off. But I want to get some people what their thoughts was, because I've read some comments from some people that asked me my opinion. I gave it, and it was interesting hearing their I would say criticism about it, but it's one of those situations where you have to understand a little bit about the character, and I think they don't understand a little bit about the character because they don't read comics, and people tend to forget that this is a comic book character. So there's going to be, and plus he was created back during the 70s, so it was
Dynamite.
It was heavily influenced by blaxploitation. If you watch this series, it has a lot of throwbacks to blaxploitation, a lot of them. So much so to the point where you can probably predict some stuff that's going to happen or should happen. Yeah. So I want to get you guys. So Dr. Feelgood, if you would give your synopsis of what you think. Non-spoiler. We're not going to spoil it.
Fucking awesome.
We're not going to spoil nothing. So.
I haven't watched all of it yet. My wife, I think she actually just finished the last episode like an hour ago because we were really busy. But despite us being busy, I had to essentially drag her ass out of the house to take care of business. But moving forward, she just finished it. I watched like the first, I think, 6 or 7 episodes, and then I peeked in on the one she's watching. It's awesome. To me, it's just as good as Daredevil and better in some ways. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving the hell out of it. And then from the music to the cameos, whoever directed this, man, I'm glad they went the route they went. Like you said, with the blaxploitation and stuff like that. Like, I'm glad they took that route instead of, putting some bullshit don't belong in there. Like, it just all makes sense.
Yeah. I will say this though, the live performances do genius, Coker. Genius.
Yeah.
The live performances are genius.
Even the one by Method Man, like that right there.
Yeah. And by the way, people, they did release that song. You can find it on Apple Music, Google Music, and iTunes. Bulletproof Love is actually I don't know when the soundtrack's going to be released, but they did release that like Saturday morning. So if you want it,
it's awesome, man. If you are on the fence about it, don't be. But if you love Daredevil and you even like Jessica Jones, please watch Luke Cage. Please. That's my wife.
Till I say happy birthday.
Oh yeah. And there's one more thing you need to know. You do not have to have watched Jessica Jones to get this. It's very much a standalone story. Does it help if you watch Jessica Jones? Yes, but it doesn't. It doesn't.
But I will give a warning. If you do feel you want to watch Jessica Jones, to the parents out there, your kids cannot watch Jessica Jones. They cannot watch.
Can't watch Daredevil either.
No, Daredevil is mostly just an action sequence. Jessica Jones has some sequences that I mean, damn. So
Bayonetta style sequences, I'm assuming.
No.
I would just.
I'll tell you offline. I'll tell y'all there, dude.
I mean, XX. Anyway, like seriously, you don't have, like you said, you don't have to watch it. But if you do, just parents, please know, if you have an underage child, do not steer to. I mean, they shouldn't be watching this anyway. But Jessica Jones is a no-go. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, gotcha. Shadow, have you watched any of it?
No, I think that's actually going to be my goal tonight. So, and I may have to go back and do the Jessica Jones thing.
Jay, how do you feel about and spoiler alert, even though it's not really a spoiler, but these, like when Turk was like, "Man, you Harlem dudes off the chain. I'm going back to Hell's Kitchen." It's like, really?
Yeah,
really.
Turk is hilarious.
Did you say that?
Turk is hilarious because if just for a point of context, this actually takes place about 3 months after Jessica Jones, 2 months after Daredevil season 2. So that's why Turk is in Harlem.
Got it.
What happens at the end of Daredevil season 2 with Turk? Turk leaves Hell's Kitchen. That's why he's in Harlem. That's why he goes back to Hell's Kitchen. So
and when I saw that, and they still make fun of like the Avengers in a sense. Like I think someone said that, like if I had a big silver hammer, I'm like, really? You're talking about that.
That's another thing. Like they put way more humor in this one than they've done in the previous series. Like this has way more humor in it.
You know why, right?
Does.
Deadpool. Deadpool did it.
No, I mean like as far as the Netflix stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking it's a takeoff of that. I think that's why, because they saw how successful Deadpool was, like where they could go all the way live and people would still go out of their way to watch it. Deadpool was a test for basically everything.
Well, Deadpool was a test for because number one, Fox didn't want to see it succeed. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna tell the truth.
Yeah.
Fox did not want to see that movie succeed, and it did.
Thankfully, a bunch of rich actors decided to fight against the machine. So, thank you.
Thankfully, but it's actually a very good. Now, I did have a couple of problems with it, and the problems that I had pretty much there's a couple things that they do in the very last episode that I don't understand why they did the way they did, especially because if you know anything about the Marvel series, yes, all of the series with Iron Fist coming next is going to lead up to a team up, just like the movies did. So there's something that they do at the end of Luke Cage. I don't understand why they did it like that, because to me that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Other than that, I thought the story was great. I thought they did a real good job. I love the villains in there, even though one of them in particular lost his goddamn mind. I love the villains in there. They were actually pretty decent, and it's to me it's a good series. But you do have to watch. You can't watch 2 episodes and be like, oh, this sucks. You need to watch at least 6 or 7 episodes.
Yeah, I would agree. At least get through the first 4, and you'll start to get it, and you can appreciate it. You really can.
Especially because episode 4 is the flashback episode where they show how he got his origin, basically. And for all of you people that love to say, "Oh, they should have put him in the yellow with chain belt," watch that episode, then get back to me. Just watch that episode and then get back to me and tell me what you think about it. So,
and let me just say this, and I don't mean to spoil it for anybody, but Jay, that small. See that coming? Because I didn't. Okay, people. Usually, when someone wants to get revenge because they found out that you did something that you probably shouldn't have done, camp out somewhere, way around a corner with a pistol, maybe an assault rifle at the worst.
Yeah.
This person took it just a little too far, and I just did not see that coming. I mean, my mouth dropped when I saw that he went from 0 to 1,000 just like that.
Yeah, that was yeah.
5.56 automatic weapon. Change barrels, reload.
No, he went above and beyond.
Yeah.
No, so whatever you thinking of right now, as I said, small. That's all I would say.
Yeah.
Small or something related.
When you see it, Shadow, you're gonna be like, okay, I didn't see that coming. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
Yeah, I'm about to get hip to it.
Yeah.
I mean, it totally caught me by surprise, and your mouth's gonna drop like, did that really just happen? It's too early for that kind of shit to be happening.
Yeah. We still got X amount of episodes to go. So yeah, it got me hyped for Iron Fist because there is a little nod to Iron Fist in there as well. But it's one of them situations where if you blink, you'll miss it. So it is in there. I'm actually looking forward to what they're doing, and I want to see how they actually bring them together because this is going to be hilarious to see all 4 of them together. I'm sorry, next next year is going to be hilarious to see all four of them together on screen because, yeah, just the way some of this ended, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Luke actually meet Daredevil. This might be this might actually.
They even did like a small to the Punisher too.
Well, from what I understand, Punisher's going to be in there. From what I understand,
That'll be cool.
Yeah, the Punisher is gonna more than likely show because last week the actress Simone Missick who plays Misty Knight she said she's in Defenders because apparently they're shooting Defenders now, so she's shooting that. So I mean, it's a lot of people showing up for Defenders, so it should be interesting to say the least.
Oh, and all my Grand Theft Auto fans, there's gonna be a lot of hot coffee jokes. You understand when you see it.
Oh, dude.
It's gonna be a lot of hot coffee jokes in there, so just be ready for it. That's all I'll tell you.
At first, I didn't get it because when they first did it in the first couple episodes, I'm like, I don't get it. Then I got it. It's a blatant one that yeah.
Hey,
you've played the mod, right?
Yeah, I played the mod.
Okay.
But it's been so long, I'm like, dude, what the hell? I don't get it. And then I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you know the end later on it's like the Cuban blend. So yeah, so when you guys see it, you're gonna hear coffee being thrown around a little bit, and you'll start to understand what the hell I'm talking about.
Using that now. People are gonna be using that in real life now. I'm sorry, people just gonna the way it's used, they're gonna be using it.
Hey, I'm gonna use it right now. I can give myself a nice little Crispy blend in a few minutes.
I'll find an animated GIF for it, and I'll use it in iMessages. That's what I'll do. Just send it to people. There you go. Hey, it's what it is. Hot coffee is a real thing.
Yeah. Well, all right, people. That's gonna do it for tonight's episode. I will say this: I am planning on doing a full-on spoiler-filled review of Luke Cage season 1. Just wait for a couple friends of mine to finish watching the season, and that will be later. That probably later next week or something. So. But I will be planning on doing that. Other than that, I do have a couple gameplay videos going to be coming out next week, so be on the lookout for that. Feel good. You got anything you want to pimp out?
Yeah, I want to apologize to my subscribers. Of course, I've been kind of in a wreck when it comes to the OGL. I was supposed to do one today, early today, but it has some stuff to take care of. But I am still going to do the OGL podcast. Possibly sometime between tomorrow and Wednesday still. And the OGL event will probably be this upcoming Saturday where we just play probably Smash Brothers or something. But be on the lookout for that.
All right, Shadow.
All right, for those that think I'm lying, just look at the screen share right now. Yeah, it's been sitting there for about 3 weeks now. So yeah, this Mac Pro is wonderful. I can just leave stuff just sitting wide open. There are 2 of these running right now, and yeah, whenever I press render, they'll render, and I'll upload them. Other than that, deal with it.
With that being said, hope you guys have a lovely rest of the evening. We'll see you guys next Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace out.
Peace.
And please put some cream in your coffee.